3i Atlas has just flown past our sun, and this close encounter has revealed something shocking, something that deepens the mystery of its true nature. If this is a comet, it's the strangest one we have ever seen. And if it's something else, the world is about to find out because 3i Atlas isn't done with us yet. It's heading closer, and what happens next could change everything. There is a strange coincidence about 3i Atlas arriving in 2025. This is the year our sun is at its peak activity, a phase called the solar maximum, which only happens once every 11 years. During this time, massive storms whip across the sun's surface, launching solar flares and coronal mass ejections, huge chunks of plasma blasted into space. Some of these ejections hit Earth, creating brighter and more vibrant auroras in the northern sky throughout 2025. And right as the sun is at its most energetic phase, 3i Atlas makes its daring approach. The most fascinating moment in any comet's life is perihelion. When it passes closest to a star, that's when the 3i Atlas gets bombarded by heat, radiation, and those same solar particles that paint our skies with auroras. NASA recently released the highest resolution image of 3i Atlas captured by a satellite orbiting Mars at its closest point to any planet. At first glance, it's a fuzzy white dot, not dramatic, but hang tight because things get far more unusual. Even though Earth was on the opposite side of the solar system during the sun flyby, two satellites in Earth orbit with chronographs allowed us to see the object passing in front of the sun's corona. This method blocks the sun's blinding light so we can observe nearby objects, perfect for tracking 3i Atlas as it hurtled past perihelion. The first strange thing we saw was a dramatic increase in brightness. 3i Atlas became 400 times brighter in just days. Typical comets only brighten 10 to 100 times, then the color changed. Organically, its coma reflected mostly red light, normal for dust and gas around a comet. But in early September, it turned green and later blue as it neared the sun. This is opposite of what we would expect. Normally a comet gets redder, not bluer as it heats up. Now the question is, what could cause this? Either a sudden release of bright blue gas, something completely unusual for a comet, or perhaps a partial breakup, or maybe, just maybe, something from inside the object itself caused the change. Next, the movement. 3i Atlas experienced non-gravitational acceleration. Objects near the sun usually speed up or slow down predictably due to gravity. NGA happens when something pushes the object on its own. While comets often wobble slightly from gas jets, but 3i Atlas held a perfectly straight course, then accelerated faster than any comet ever observed. On October 29th, at closest approach to the sun, it shifted direction by 135 kilometers and accelerated 60 kilometers per day, totaling roughly 200 kilometers per day. It's moving faster, brighter, and bluer than any comet we know. A few days later, MJ showed a complex structure of gas around the object. The core glowed with a halo 500,000 kilometers wide. From this halo, at least 7 jets of gas shot out, some even towards the sun. For context, most comet tails are shaped by solar wind and travel away from the sun with dust and gas blending together. 3i Atlas, however, spins every 16 hours, and yet these jets stay distinct. And the next day, the jets merged into a single giant plume, more like a smoke rising from a fire stretching nearly 3 million kilometers. A smaller anti-tail also appeared, about 1 million kilometers long, pointing towards the sun, highly unusual for any comet. Despite all this massive gas loss, 3i Atlas remains intact, indicating it's extremely massive. Conservative estimates put it at 5 kilometers wide and possibly up to 10 kilometers, making it 20 times larger than Oumuamua and 10 times larger than 2i Borisov. For something this size to survive billions of years in interstellar space and then fly past our sun at a time when humans can observe it is a 1 in a million event. Now whatever 3i Atlas truly is, a comet, a rock, or something else entirely, it's extraordinary. NASA spacecraft across the Sun system have been monitoring it for months, collecting data to understand its secrets. And we get another chance to see it on December 19th, 2025 when it passes closest to Earth. All our most powerful telescopes will be trained on this mysterious visitor, and there is no telling what we'll discover. You'll want to see this, and I'll meet you in the next video.